this is F8 Casual Gamer, and we are going to do a live walkthrough in the International Aerospace Expo 2950 in Star Citizen. A quick check for my stream health, make sure everything is up and running. Sweet. YouTube is great. I'm going to check Twitch and D Live. Yes, I am streaming to multiple channels. Yes. Day 3. Check. And lastly, Twitch. And we have something interesting today. It is snowing. Well, alright, everything is good. Everything is great. And let's begin the tour, shall we? Do know this is a live impromptu walkthrough, non-scripted. So what you see right now is super brand new, and what my reactions are actually, yeah. So it's a CARRRRRRRAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAA see the Carrack in Hall 1, not that I know of, but I've seen some videos already, so it is Carrack in Hall 1 in the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo 2950 Zenith Hall. And there we go, it's a Carrack Explorate, no, it's blue. Blue canopy means it's the normal Carrack. If it's the red canopy, then it's the Exploration version. First thing first, so Anvil Aerospace is a bit small today, with only 2 halls and the main hall. Let's look at what we have. Sweet, and the Carrack is a very nice ship. To top it off, it is the best ship, not for only solo pilot. Truth be told, Carrack actually can be soloed, alright, but normally it's good for 2 players. Let's see what the emblem says here. Forging the world ahead. Okay, we'll start off with the most nimble ship of the class, which is the Anvil Aero. Carrack Aero. Boop. So this ship is $75. Fantastic. Alright, one of the most agile ship. If you are contemplating what fighter should buy, or what fighter you should get first, the Anvil Aero is a no-brainer. $75, most nimble ship, and then slowly you can upgrade. Right? The competitors are basically the Gladius and the Drake Buccaneer. More on that later. Well, the Gladius you can check yesterday's stream, or links down below about the review of the both of these ships, actually all of these ships. Next we move on to the Pisces. Anvil Pisces Expedition. So the Expedition is a white skin, or rather white color stuff. The non-Expedition is basically a grey version. The only difference is less 2 weapons. Right? So we have 2 weapon, not say 2 weapon, there's 4 weapon hardpoint. The only difference is this is fully kitted out for the Expedition. The normal one doesn't have. And of course, the star of the show for the Anvil manufacturer line is the Carrack. Fantastic beast. Alright, it is an all-in-one ship. Means it has everything. Everything you want, it has everything it will. Did I say that correctly? Everything you want. It has everything you need. From a dedicated snub fighter bay that can fit the Pisces, up to a mat bay. That's right. This is one of, I think, 2. So far there's only 2 ships in game that offers mat bay. One is the Cutlass Drake Red. Cutlass Drake Cutlass Red. Presentation is failing me. Yeah. Cutlass Red and the Carrack. Right. These are the only 2 ships that I would recommend for any players, and in fact all players who have multiple ships. You should get at least one of these 2, okay? Either the Carrack or the Cutlass Red. The Carrack's a bit too expensive at $600 US. Decent cargo space. Caterpillar still wins. Oh, I think we saw something extra over there. We'll go there later. We're gonna go down to the hall and check out 2 things. One of the holo viewers, and of course, ta-da! the ballista, the surface to air. Yeah, it's an NTA. It's an AA gun. No, it's a SAM sight. It's a mobile SAM missile. Ugh. Surface to air, anti-aircraft. Very nice ship. Very nice vehicle. I think this is 100 and was it 110 or 140 US dollars? It's actually quite nice, alright? It's actually quite nice. Alright, not going to do a full tour of this. Same goes with the CARRRRRRRRAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAA vehicle and ship separately down the links below. And of course, the next star of the show is the Anvil Crucible. Oh, now this ship is very interesting actually. It is a repair shop. Currently we do not know how long or how big it is. Some say it is as big as the CARRRRRRRAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAA So it can repair any of the fighters, right? Up to medium fighter means it can hold light fighters. The arrows definitely can hold up to, I think, saber. I think it's saber level. Not so sure about the cutlass level, but it's definitely medium fighters. Definitely cannot fit the Vanguard. I don't think it can fit the Vanguard. So technically this is also a pocket ship carrier, if you choose to. The heavy repair. Flying toolbox. Rotating bridge. Oh, that's actually quite nice. Okay, rotating bridge, detachable, pressurized workspace, mobile garage, repair arms, drone control, everything. Everything you need. So this is the bridge up here. Boop. Okay, moving on. Now let's go to let's visit the other side. Okay, so we have the Pisces over there, then we have the Hawk, the Hurricane, we have the Gladiator. So now they decide to populate the floor more. Let's go check it out. So the Gladiator is one of the bombers for the Anvil. No, the only bomber for Anvil. Right, we have the Aegis Retaliator, Gladiator. These are the first two bombers that were introduced in the game. Okay, 4 torpedoes. I think this is a size. This looks like a size 8 torpedo. I don't think. Is it that small? Size 9? Well, you know what? All torpedoes are size 9. What am I talking about? Okay, let's gonna assume that this is that. And yeah, nice little ship. All right, love it. Although it's not my cup of tea, but it has a nice silhouette to it. And yeah. Okay, let's move on to the other side. So we have the Hawk and the Hurricane. The fun bit is the Hawk is the current deal of the day for IAE. Means you can get the Hawk for $90. Or rather, the Hawk is worth its concept price, which is $90. If you CCU to it, it's $90. If you don't CCU it to via Warbond, it's $100 in value. So how does CCU works? I think I explained a few times, but just for clarification. Close. So for clarification, it's very simple. For example, if you CCU a Warbond Hawk, it's $90. So that means if you buy a Avenger Warlock at $85, for example, and then in order to CCU to the Hawk with Warbond, you only pay $5 difference because the value is $90. But if you use in-store credit, it will be $15 because the value is $100. Yeah, that's a little bit of math here and there. The Warbond actually screws up quite a lot. And yeah. Anyhow, so Hawk is a bounty hunter ship. Very nice, nimble ship. It has a EMP, So this is one of the other ships that contains EMP, other the Aegis line, the Sentinel, and the Avenger Warlock. Prison. Oh, it doesn't let me go. So this is the prison pot. Yeah, quite nice. Okay, moving on to the next bit. The Anvil Hurricane. It's a two-seater pilot. No, two-seater pilot. Yeah, it's a two-pilot ship. Pilot and a gunner. I don't think I got that right. Pilot and a gunner. Okay, in terms of raw DPS, the Hurricane outputs the biggest, or rather the highest, among all the ships so far. Spotting a size 3 cannons. Size 3 or size 4? I think it's size 4. And 4 size 3 on the turret. Yeah, that's a lot of firepower. This is a nice ship, right? Nice combat ship. Not a dogfight ship, but it's a more of a suppressor ship, or a support or a strafing run. Well, if you are a big fan of A10 Warthog, yeah, this ship, although doesn't look like it, but it's basically guns strapped on the ship, or guns with wing. Guns with wing. My goodness, that's a terrible analogy. It's basically guns that can fly in space. Of course, there is another ship that actually it is a giant gun strap on a ship, or the other way around. Okay, so we are on this part. We're gonna check all the smaller Hornet series. Yeah, all these are the Hornet series. Boop. So we got the Hornet series up here, which is nice. Alright, we start off with the Super Hornet, the most expensive one. FC7M. This is one of the best, not say best, kind of staple. Close. Very Battlestar Galactica style at the front, and then of course the back very Hornet-y thingy ting ting. You can say this is the X-Wing for Star Citizen, right? The staple. Of course, it's not the F7CM because it's a civilian version. Basically, the military version is over there, which I'm going to show you later. This is a two-pilot ship. Two-pilot again. Two crew, right? One pilot, one gunner. And most of the other Hornets are single-seater. It's a two-seater ship. That's what I should say. Two-seater. Alright, the Wildfire is basically a normal Hornet with just better armaments. And of course a cooler paint job. Is it much cooler? Probably just have the Wildfire logo on it. Other than that, not really, not much. Is it worth picking up? Nah, I think the best is this. Right, I think yesterday I did say about Saber being the best community favorite. The Super Hornet is the next community favorite as well. The only difference is the Super Hornet spreads its weapon all across the board, which means there's a canopy nose weapon, there's a ball turret weapon, and there's a wing weapon, so it's all across. Whereas the Saber, it is 4 size 3 hard points, or not say size 3, size 4 hard points all across the board. Where this one is a bit tough. Alright, Hornet's a bit tough. Size 3 on the wing, size 3 on the nose, and then the ball turret is size 5. But technically it's not size 5 because the ball is size 5. It can mount up to size 4 weapon. In raw DPS, this the Super Hornet does more. Actually, the Hornets, all the Hornets has the same loadout. It's just that Super Hornet has much better armaments on two-seater. The default Hornet, white paint scheme, and of course the military version is the F7A. As you can see, it's basically the same configuration as the Super Hornet, but much sleeker look. Very sleek. Can we get in? Yeah, it doesn't allow me to get in. Yeah, if you look at even the air intake looks different. This one looks boxy, super sleek. I wish they gave us this, right? No, I would have bought the Hornet straight away because of this guy. But instead we get a little bit more boxy, so it's a bit hard to, justify And this is the hero ship in Squadron 42. And of course, not forgetting the other variants, the stealth version, which is the Ghost, and the more radar, how do you call it? Tracker? Oh, it's a tracker, means better scanning. And you can see the Hornet has one specialty, which the middle compartment, it's swappable. So this compartment over here, okay, this is swappable, which is nice. Which is nice. Not so sure what they're gonna do after when they release, but yeah. Yeah. Sweet. Sweet. I like it. This one, to be honest, this is actually the Super Hornet was the first ship that I flew during a free fly weekend. I think it's around this time, right? I flew during the anniversary sale, and back then there wasn't any expo. So it is, on one hand, it's kind of nostalgic, right? That I get to, see this ship all over again. Personally, if it's, let's say if I'm a nostalgic, well, I would definitely buy if I have the extra cash. Right? Instant buy just for nostalgic sake. What's wrong? Nostalgic sake. Let's move on to the last hall. So Anvil is a bit small today. No, not say today. Compared to what AGs have, Anvil is a bit small. But on the other hand, Anvil has less variants. Well, except for the Super Hornet line. Super Hornet just takes all the line. And we reach to one of the community favorite, the Terrapin. It's a turtle scanning ship, as the name implies, with VTOL. Well, currently scanning is not really implemented not say fully in the game, so it's a bit not so great. But this ship is quite interesting because you can armor it up. The way I see it is, it's nice, just could have been better. Probably not my thing. A lot of moving parts, very utilitarian style. Nice little cockpit, scanning room, toilet over here, bed over here. Yeah, nice little place. Nice little ship. And of course, not forgetting another community favorite, or it became a community favorite, is the Anvil Valkyrie. This is a dropship, and the nice part is a lot of people like or wants it to be the Pelican, like the Pelican Halo, or the KN in Aliens. Sadly, it doesn't drop a tank, but if it does drop a tank, so everyone will love it. And it has a very nice silhouette, in fact. Very bulky, very nice. Right, I almost bought this ship. Sadly, it's a bit too pricey. I think it's 375. The downside of this ship is almost to none. It has a bed. Okay, not gonna lie, this ship has a bed. For a dropship, this caliber, it's actually very good. Right? And not just one, but quite a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 beds, a toilet or a lavatory. No kitchen per se. 2 remote turrets. And it has a pilot control weapon as well. And this is a nice party ship as well. You have man turrets on the top, man turret at the bottom. Where is the bottom man turret? Give me a sec. Okay. So we have one at the top, one at the bottom, man turrets, and of course it's a dropship, so many seats for everyone. And I haven't double checked whether can the Valkyrie carry cargo? Because that was the complaint, like we have so much space but you can't carry cargo. As in, yeah. And of course 2 side guns. So if you want to relive the Apocalypse Now on the Hueys, or you know, Black Hawk Down, oof, this is the ship to get. Alright, the ship bar none. No other dropship come close to the Valkyrie right now, except maybe for the Redeemer. And when the Redeemer comes out, the Redeemer it's way too cheap, right? $250 versus the $375. This guy is way too good. Okay, so we have the Anvil Valkyrie. Dude. Nice little beefy ship. And then last but not least, the star of the whole entire Anvil line, the F8 Lightning. And it seems somebody went up. Can I enter the pilot seat? Of course not. Close. So why do they add this guy over here? Okay, not so sure why I did. Oh, haha. Okay, first thing first, lots of armaments. I think this is definitely a size 2? Size 3? This looks like a size 4, but I'm gonna say size 3 first. Size 3, this is size 2. Okay, if this is 2, 2, 3. But it felt more like a 3, 4. Basically, this is decked out with weapons. Not only that, it's like wing 2, underbelly 2. Right, 2 underbellies, 4 on the wings, and then 2 on the turret. This guy is just maximum firepower. Okay, the successor to the F7A. And sadly, you can't buy this. Alright, this is one of those ships you cannot buy. However, if you pledge more than $10,000 in one of the packs, okay, I know it's obscenely expensive, you get it for free. You get it for free. Let's see if we can get another better angle of this guy. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, nice little ship. And that's it. That's all I have for you for today's live walkthrough, day 3 on the IAE 2950. And we're going to close this by going back to the main hall. We're not going to test any ship like how we did in day 1. Day 1 was just too much. Okay. We're going to keep it simple. And yeah, that's it. All self-contained within the hall. A sad part is yesterday we hit when we did the the Aegis tour, we got hit with a 30k bug, and to load it back is tough. More like time wasting, so no point. We're gonna do a quick check, okay? This is size 1 for sure. Or is it 2? This felt like no, size 1 is on top. So this is size 2. Okay. And I know for sure size 1 is on the Pisces. Pisces all size 1. Yeah, this is clearly a size 1. So size 1 is this small. So yeah, I think it on the F8 Lightning is size 3s and 4s. Okay, it is no sense what if they put size 2 or size 3, because it's top of the line. It is the fighter. Yeah, size 1, this is a size 2, look at the CF227, CF117, and then it's size 3. So it looks like 2 and 3s. Size 4. Yeah, this is size 4. So if it's 2s and 3s, that means we have 4 size 2s, 2 size 3s, and probably 2 size 2s on the top. That sounds about right, actually. Come to think of it, that sounds about right. But I don't think it is. Yeah. This M3A. Come on. Oh, it doesn't let me? Great. Yeah. So that's the reason why I got a little bit confused, because one is definitely small. 2 and 3 looks not much of a difference other than the panels. And then 4 has the beefy look. You know what? Let's double check again, okay? So, size 2, no panels. Size 3 has a triangular panel on top here, like this. And size 4 doesn't have a triangular panel, but a extra supporting black frame on top. And we don't care about the rest. Let's double check the F8 Lightning. And after that, we can end the live walkthrough for today. And then I'm going to close with a closing thought for what should you get on the Anvil line if you choose so. I think I already did some of them, just going to do a quick recap. So if you want to buy an Anvil ship, right? Super Hornet. If you want a fighter ship, Super Hornet is the best choice if you don't want a Saber. Right, it's a medium fighter. These two ships are that good. One is a stealth fighter, one is a straight up all brawling. So yeah, size 3. So I was wrong. Size 3, or rather partially I was right, because it felt like a size 3 and then size 4. Sweet. That means this is also a size 3. Yeah, no, you know what? I was right. Size 3 hard point. 4 size 3 hard point, 2 size 4 hard points. And of course the turret would be, it looks like a size 3 turret as well. Or rather, sorry, turret with size 3 hard point. And therefore you can have 2. Okay, on one setup you can have 4 size 3 fixed weapon hard point and 2 size 4 weapon hard point with 2 gimbal size 3s. The turrets are always gimbal. Alright, I'm gonna put it this way first. And if you choose to have all gimbal, is 2, 4, 6 size 2s and 2 size 3s. You know, that's a lot. That's really a lot of pew pew power. Alright, can you rent? 0 UEC. Haha, bulk. Are you it? It'll be funny if they allow you to rent, okay? Just gonna do a quick check. Yeah, no. Alright. So they don't allow you to rent. And that's all I have for you today. If you choose, let's start with this haul. If you want a friendship, the Anvil Valkyrie is the best. Okay, friendship. Of course, the Carrack is also a friendship. The only difference is the Carrack is more of an exploration ship versus the Valkyrie. Valkyries are more combat focused. So if you're in an orc that likes to do a lot of combats, the Valkyrie actually is a very good addition to the fleet. Right? It does really help a lot. Not to say that the Carrack doesn't help, but it does. If you want a fighter ship, look no further. The Arrow is a good entry point at $75. Of course, if you want a bit more solo pew pew bounty hunter, the Hawk is a much better looking ship. Because there's not much difference, right? The Hawk has EMP and prison pod, whereas the Warlock has only an EMP. Although the Avenger Warlock has a higher EMP rating or damage. But this is basically all in one. The Warlock needs a pair. And there's a way for you to store weapons. I've forgotten where is the weapon storage. They were saying somewhere along the lines of... No, it's not here. It's definitely not here. I think it's somewhere underneath. Let me check. Because if I'm not mistaken, when it comes down, there is a place for you to store. But anyhow, this is a nice ship. The Hurricane, it's probably a pass for most cases because it's either you're already in for that strafing run fleet doctrine or not. That's all. Same goes with the Gladiator, not much. So yeah, 3 ships for you to consider. The Arrow, or the Hawk, the Anvil Carrack, or the Anvil Valkyrie. Now if you realize I didn't say why there's no Super Hornet or Hornet inside. Okay, the Hornet is basically a progression ship. Normally you won't get into the Hornet just yet. You probably practice with the Arrow until you get good enough, and then you say, hey, I need more firepower, then you upgrade to the Hornet. So yeah, that's one way to look at it. But if not, the Super Hornet, it's a good solid pick. That's all I have for today. Well, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button for more Star Citizen live walkthrough for the International Intergalactic Aerospace Expo 2950. Alright, like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. If you miss any of this, or if you want me to, or not say want me, or you want to look at the previous coverage and the previous ship tour, look no further. It's all on the YouTube channel, my YouTube channel. It's all there. I'm gonna try to link as much as I can on the description. And that's all I have. Until then, I'll see you tomorrow. And tomorrow is Crusader. Very, very hot topic because of Mercury Star Runner, another community favorite ship. In fact, there's too many community favorites. We need to have a rank. Until then, I'll see you tomorrow.